Also, do not take money from my subscribers to invest for them. So please be careful. Don't get yourself scammed. If you want 6 free stocks, Webull is going to give you 6 free stocks when you open up a new Webull brokerage account. Put at least one penny in that account. They're going to give you 6 free stocks valued all the way up to $12,600. So after the video, I want you guys to go down to the description box of the video. Click on that Webull link, open up your new account today, go get that free stock, go get that free money. Well, guys, inflation is 9.1% as of June 2022 numbers. And inflation is the highest it's been in over 4 decades. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you my opinion on why inflation is so high. Matter of fact, I think there are 3 reasons for it that I'm going to share with you. The first reason is the pandemic. Prior to the pandemic starting in March of 2020, we had a pretty robust economy. Unemployment was low at about 3.6%. Wages were going up. Everybody was making money. Things were great. And then we had to shut down the country in order to fight this pandemic. But when we shut down the country, that also required our companies that make our goods and services to shut down as well. And when we started reopening the country, demand for those goods and services went through the roof. And anytime you have high demand and low supply, prices go up, right? And that is the number one reason why we have inflation today. See, what happened is when we started reopening the country, we also gave our citizens a lot of free money in the form of stimulus checks, right? Enhanced unemployment benefits, right? Debt forbearance, where we didn't have to pay our monthly mortgage payment. We didn't have to pay our student loan payment. We also gave businesses money through the SBA, through the PPP loans and other SBA loans. So there was a lot of free money flowing. And guess what people did with all of that free money? They started buying things. And that's where all of that demand came from. But unfortunately, the companies that make our goods and services could not ramp up production to keep up with that demand. The second cause is housing prices. Keep in mind, the pandemic has something to do with housing prices as well. Because, like I said, anytime you have low supply of something and high demand, prices go up. And the same thing happened with residential housing market. When the country shut down and the country reopened, new construction could not build houses fast enough. And that caused a problem. When you don't have enough housing inventory to accommodate the demand, prices go up. And that's what we're seeing right now, guys. Demand is starting to come down in the housing market because of what? Interest rates going through the roof, right? Also, its demand is slowing down because of people thinking there's a recession coming, right? So those are the 2 things driving demand down. But why aren't prices coming down? Back to that inventory thing again. Prices are not going to come down until we get more inventory. We still have more than enough demand, but we still have a very low supply of housing. So that's keeping prices high. But those high prices affect inflation. And then the third reason is gas, right? Now, a lot of people think President Biden is completely the one responsible for the situation we're in our country with gasoline prices. And guys, I'm not going to get into that debate, but let me give you my opinion on what happened. So again, pre-pandemic, our gas production or oil production in the United States was very high. But when the pandemic hit, we had to shut down everything, including oil companies, oil production. All of that had to shut down as well. And then all of a sudden, we start opening things back up. Again, getting all that free money, people buying stuff, including new cars. We did not have enough supply. And that's the first part of the reason why gas is so high is because here in the United States, we still have not gotten oil production back up to our pre-pandemic numbers. And then the other side of that reason for gas prices is sort of on President Biden because of him making the decision not to import oil from Russia. And again, guys, this is not a political channel. I'm giving you my opinion. I think President Biden is a great president, just like all the other presidents we've had. These people are human beings. They do the best that they can do under the circumstances. No one's perfect, right? President Trump wasn't perfect. President Biden wasn't perfect. President Bush wasn't perfect. President Clinton wasn't perfect. No president has ever been perfect. They all made some mistakes. So I'm not going to get on Biden for that, but that decision was made, right?
No insurance? No problem. Book today and let us do anything to make you smile.
To not import any oil from Russia when this whole Russia-Ukraine thing broke out. And that decision is affecting us right now, right? Because we haven't gotten ourselves back up to producing the level of oil production here in the United States that we were producing prior to the pandemic. That's one. And then when you don't import oil from probably one of the world's largest oil producers, which is Russia, you don't import any of their oil, then that's a double whammy. And that's the reason, in my opinion, here in the United States and around the world, why oil prices and gas and energy is so high. So in my opinion, guys, those are your three reasons why we have runaway inflation. The pandemic, increase in housing prices or housing cost, and then obviously the increase in oil and gasoline, energy, right? Those are your three main reasons. Drop me some comments down in the comment box, guys, and let me know what you think are the causes for this runaway inflation that we have at 9.1% and climbing. If we don't get this thing under control, in my opinion, it's going to throw us into a deep recession. If you want those 6 free stocks from Webull, click on that link down in the description box. Open up your new Webull account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace.
The hell